Hey, Copper here, and more of my OT 2020 through hike. But first, I am not on the OT. Obviously, I'm at the sometimes at least beautiful Lake Thunderbird. But I wanted to be sure to mention before we get on to the rest of the videos that this was also a fundraiser. I took some pledge grants from some of my very generous friends whose name we're going to pop up here. We're raising money for the Alzheimer's Foundation. Fight Alzheimer's, because Alzheimer's sucks. What more do you need to say? And we raised over $2,000, $2,094 actually. So thank you so much for everyone, and thank you for following along. It was a lot of extra motivation for me, and it was pretty cool. Having old friends cheer me on. So thank you. All right, heading out, day 6. Derek's got knee problems. We're gonna try to get him to a road and a ride. That's the plan. Vlog out. Here we go. Mile 67 point something. It's a glorious morning. Getting your walking away shot. See you, bud. I'm getting your walking away shot. See ya. Have a good one. So it's pretty bad when I have to denote turning on the GoPro for a blaze. That's the first blaze I've seen in, man, I don't know, mile and a half, maybe. That is the longest stretch I've had. There were a couple places there where it was pretty tough to figure out where the trail was, where I had to pop out the GPS. It wasn't terrible, but it's just really remote out here. And then look at that. There's another blaze. Anyway, it's a glorious day. Walking along here, trying to get to the Tannehill Spring this morning. So I can load up, camel up on water, because I'm entering a 20-mile stretch from 74.4 to 94.4 that has no water. Ridges off that way. You can't see when there's a lake. There was. Anyway, so I have to carry 5 liters of water. Maybe even a little more, because I have an empty little flask I can also fill up, because I have to overnight with that water. So that's always, I've never done it. So that'll be interesting. Should be fine. It should mean I can get a campsite up nice high in the ridge. There's not going to be one on the there's not going to be one on the river or creek, because there's not one. So here we are. My goofy headwear on. It was a little warm earlier. Probably swapped the buffs around. Yeah. Just got to get up here and camel up a bunch of water. Just lost Derek to a knee injury. Out early. It's kind of a bummer, a real bummer, not gonna lie. We had that epic campsite last night. We ended up sharing a tent because mine was so terrible. I was afraid I was gonna roll into the water, and which would not have been a good time. It got very cold last night. It didn't get to freezing, but it was like 38, 35. And I got in there and I was like, I can't sleep in here. I should have took some video of it because it was hysterical. I built a wall of rocks trying to keep from rolling in, and I still was afraid. I wasn't going to sleep because I was afraid I would just roll in. So I went over to Derek's and we slept there. But anyway, he has a knee and didn't want to get out here where there's no road access. So we got him a shuttle. He's back. He's back at his truck. I got a text from him a while ago. And I'm just walking, man. So this is the kind of, oh shoot.
one thing never do is lose the cap. I put it in the pocket. You know, the daily maintenance stuff that I do. Which is these little drink mixes. Sorry, I had a piece of trash in my mouth. It's all about efficiency here. It's about not taking the pack off. I can fish out these drink mixes from the bottom of my water bottle pouch where I pull these out. Ship that up. Now I have electrolytes and vitamins. And plus, they taste good. You get kind of bored with drinking so much water when you eat. Not so much today, but when I'm working hard and it's hot, it's pretty crazy, you know, of how much water I'm going through, and you get bored kind of just drinking water all the time. So I'm pretty sure this is the junction right up here. Oh, just bouncing it around. I'm gonna have to go up this road a little ways to the Tannehill Spring, which is a historic spring when the Ouachita is here. Pretty sure it's in the novel True Grit, if I haven't mentioned it. The novel True Grit is set in the Ouachita Mountains. So, yeah. So this is the OT. I'm gonna go right here. Spring is apparently a quarter of a mile. So I'm gonna leave my pack here and just take the water stuff. Well, no, I gotta carry back 5 liters. I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, well, this is my trickle that people were reporting on Guthook at 74.5 because I could not find the Tannehill Spring on the side trail back a couple of miles or a couple of clicks. That's okay. I will take it. I was starting to get very, 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 very worried, like hike back and call my hike worried. This doesn't look great, but it's awesome. I can get all the water I need out of here. It's just going to take a while. I need 5 liters plus because there's no more confirmed water for 20 miles after this. So here we go. Our little spring here, the miracle of mile 74.5 came through for us. I'm loaded for bear with, well, really 5.5 liters of water if you count the extra little half liter in a bourbon flask. I'm looking at where I'm gonna go. There's a tent site at 82.5, which is way shorter than I meant to go. That's 8 miles from here. It's like 12:30. So I think that's going to be destination. That means we're only from 62.7 or I'm losing it, man. 72.4. That's where we camped at the creek last night. Let me pull this up. 72.4. Going to go to 82.5. So it's only going to be like a 12. Is that right? I think so. 72 and 84. Yeah. 82 be 10. It's only going to be like a 12 and a half mile day. I might go further and just stealth camp, non-official campsite. Depends when I get there. Lost some time with Derek this morning. That's fine. And I lost some time. I ran up like a half hour looking for that spring. Didn't find it. Started panicking. Fortunately, this came through for me. Plenty of water. I'm sloshing. I drank so much water. I'm sloshing up the hill. I can hear it in my stomach. Cameling up because there might be some stuff earlier, but the only for sure thing I have is at 94.4. So there you go. Video out.